mean, it couldn't have misinterpreted.
Well,
Okay, so here's the discussion here at Calling the Audible on a hot, humid shipping container day as we gear for the Div D1, D2 playoffs. Did Peezy's mom
That's a good poll
felt...
question. That's a good poll question. Was Stefano mean to Peezy's mom?
Did she felt slighted by Stefano for not saying
I mean,
hello?
I said congratulations, Mr. Della Rocca. Congratulations, Mrs. Della Rocca.
All right, put on the poll,
more did I
please,
do?
Eagle. Did Stefano snub the Del Roccas?
No, yeah,
Snub.
snub.
Is
That's
this
good.
the question you want to go
Yes,
with?
this is the
Snub.
question. This is 100% the question.
At the
Wow.
wedding.
It's the most relevant FPF question. there's
Why
ever
am I?
been.
Why am I the face of the most iconic poll questions? First was me getting fired, and now it's me
Listen,
insulting Peace's
when
mom.
we start
All
the
right.
show, I have no idea where it's going to go, dude.
So the poll question is: did Stefano Berardi snub the Del Roccas in the handshake
did
line of
not.
PC's wedding?
I
Yes or
did
no?
not.
It ended with my mom saying that belligerent asshole.
That doesn't make sense.
All right,
mean,
let
the
me
words
go.
make sense.
Is it up yet, Eagle? I'm gonna be-
Belligerent? What does belligerent even mean?
Where are we at now, Eagle?
What does that mean?
That
Eagle, are
means
we there
you're
yet?
Uncooperative.
Uncooperative.
Eagle, what's going on
Wow. Eagle, hurry up, guy.
Is it there? Eagle?
Division D playoffs. Calling the audible.
All right, Division D1, D2
Hi, Mo.
playoffs. How you doing today? PC back in the saddle after a honeymoon of
A weird honeymoon in a place of death. But he's
Of
good. He's
intimate
good.
Well, I
Escapades.
realized though, like, so if you just chase everywhere there's death, you'll get deals on trips.
That makes sense.
So
That
that's what I'm
makes
doing from
sense.
now
It's very true.
Good
so
shit.
after his intimate escapades, he's back in one piece. That's Peasy.
on. Parts of me,
Stefano
parts of me will never be the
Berardi
same.
is back in the saddle
What did you say? How did you pronounce my last
as
name?
a Berardi.
Wow, fair.
Eagle, is this up yet or no?
Eagle, you there yet? God
All right,
damn,
hold on
Eagle.
Here, let me go vote. So, guys, go on the poll question on the FPF.
I feel like
Facebook
I'm
page.
slowly going to become the most polarizing figure in FPF.
Where is
Because
it,
of all the
Eagle?
polls you're on, wordplay,
Oh, goddamn, look at that.
polarizing.
Didn't even think of that. Just thought
All
of
right.
being hated or loved.
Division
okay.
You're
D1,
bipolar bear.
D2
Bipolar bear.
playoffs. We got games to break down, boys. Go on the
Do
Div,
we?
Div D2 playoff. We got 4 games to look at. Renegades, Underducks, the U, ECW, the Voyous against the OG, and Ballz Deep against Dream Chasers. We'll start the first game on July 21st, which is going to be Renegades against Underducks. Gentlemen, I go with you, Stefano.
Okay.
Underducks, Renegades, the keys to this game, please.
The keys to this game are just getting in the face of Alexis Labonte. They send a rusher. He is a shorter quarterback. If he can't see over the rusher, it'll be tough for him to make plays. And I feel like if they get to him, then there's no chance that they'll win this game here.
What do Underducks have a lot of?
Height.
What does Alexis Labonte not have any of?
Lack
Height.
of heights.
So not even just the rusher, but being able to make throws sort of like into zones over. It's tough
impossible.
for shorter quarterbacks.
That
isn't it?
team is so tall, and like
Yeah.
they also jump very high, so it's very tough to throw
That's
over
something
them.
that he's gonna have to learn to deal with. Perhaps having some plays where he's designed rollouts just
Yeah.
to change the throwing windows. I think that's the way to go. For Underducks, it's been a little bit of a disappointing season to a degree, but honestly, they are solid. Their gamers come playoff time, so I think
They are.
I think
well,
it'll
their
be fun.
playoff history could pay dividends for them. At
They
this
are.
point
They
in the
show
season.
up in crunch time.
We all said a bunch of things that don't mean anything. Good
Like
job.
Football cliches.
Call the audible. Cliches everywhere.
100%.
Where's Simon? I thought that was his job.
Oh, he's the.
Well,
he's
someone
the-
has to do his job.
Yeah,
now.
he's the awards presenter now. He's gonna
Yeah.
be presenting the awards.
You think every interview will be conducted
How
in French?
many times do you think he'll get screamed at for snubbing
Twice.
this year?
Twice.
Because every year,
I
every
feel
year
like
he gets
Eagle's
hammered.
going to be one, and there's going to be someone else.
Yeah.
Eagle's going to snap at him for snubbing Steven Alberico,
Yeah,
and then there's going to be someone else. I
Yeah,
don't know
like
the other
Matt
person.
Kirak will
Matt
snap him.
Kirak's going to say, "Why am I not there?"
exactly.
And I played with you. That was our deal.
Do we give Renegades a fighter's chance?
Yes.
What
They
about-
are the favorite.
But Underducks, though, can they perhaps come away with a victory? Can they? Will this be one of those stealing the victory from the jaws of life here, or is this going to be one of those games that could come down to the last possession and it's going to come down to extra points, perhaps?
I don't think it'll come down to extra points. I just feel like it's going to come down to which team could make the first stop.
I think if Renegades win, it's a low-scoring game. If Underdogs win, it's a blowout.
All right.
That makes
there's no
sense?
between. There's
Yeah,
no between.
you're right.
Underdogs' easiest schedule. Renegades' third hardest schedule.
Man, Underdogs, you're disappointing me every time I hear about you.
False king.
But they
Well, they're not
show
even
up.
kings. They're like false princes.
False prophets.
False
Prophets. False prophets.
False
False ducks.
Aviaries?
Perhaps.
Are they like geese then? Or like pigeons?
Chickens don't fly. Pigeons actually fly. Eagle.
Flamingos?
Flamingos do fly.
fly,
They migrate too.
Ducks fly.
Ducks fly.
Yeah, but chickens don't.
Chickens
And
do not.
But
turkeys don't
chickens
fly.
aren't ducks.
They're turkeys.
Do
Are
pheasants
they,
fly?
are they from the
Pheasants
same
fly.
family though?
Do roosters fly?
No.
Eagles fly.
I have never
Eagles
seen a
fly.
flying cock.
Eagles do fly.
Hawks fly. Okay, the U ECW. I think this might be the most evenly matched up here.
No, not at all.
Not really.
The U've had such a weird season, man.
But you know what? I saw them
They showed
play-
up at the end though.
Yeah, they showed up in
Yeah.
the end. They played well on Tuesday night in Brossard. Look, I think ECW's been a team that we love to put all of our poker chips on, but they always come up with a short effort.
Yeah, but you always say this about teams that have
Well,
been here
every
for
ti-
5 seconds. Only one team can win a championship, and they were just in a spring
I
championship
think.
last year.
Look, I think it's gonna come down to extra points with these two teams.
No,
All right.
no, probably. It might.
Was
it
this?
might.
Was this?
It might.
Oh no, it wasn't that wasn't the championship.
Because ECW, honestly, no, the U beat the Glow Gang.
Glow Gang and
They upset it last
and
summer,
the Ducks
last
beat
spring.
ECW.
Yeah. But ECW, honestly, I speak to Jeremy White every now and then because we work together. And he just says we have no idea why our defense can't do shit. I could put up a lot of points, but our defense just can't stop anything. So like you said, Mo, it might come down to extra points. And I feel Evan Frank is better at converting these extra points than Jeremy White is. Jeremy White's more like the big play guy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to and he's usually rarely in the red zone because most of his touchdowns come from like 30 yards or beyond and always deep balls. That's what he likes to go to it. But Evan Frank, he short passes, marches the field slowly, annoys the shit out of teams. And, they always end up at the one for some reason.
Well,
And then
they
score.
rebounded. I remember watching that game against the Finessers in Brossard. You were there, Steph, back in mid-June, and they were outclassed, and they looked rattled the U. And I think because Evan Frank was wearing his glasses against Ryan
Right.
Caruth's looks over there. But since then, they've done really well on defense. They've come up with big stops on defense. They have really put into gear that they know what it takes to win at this point, guys. And I would never bet against Evan Frank because he always comes up with a clutch play.
No, I never picked them in the playoffs, and they know this,
They
and they
always
keep
fuck you
winning.
over.
So, but it's a thing. It's our friendship now, me and you. But the thing is,
Frenemies.
with ECW, I was thinking about this on the week I was away when I was listening to you guys on the show. What do you think of this comparison? If we go for a time traveling comparison, we go back to like a higher division quarterback that was a low division quarterback, worked his way up. You guys talked about him a lot last week. If I say Jeremy White reminds me of when Justice Dupree first started. Just relying on physical skill, you see there's something there,
Just
not
a bit more of a muscular build.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Obviously, I don't think they look alike. I haven't seen their penises. I'm saying, in terms of where they are in their development, it reminds me of because Terry criticized that Justice Dupree hung around low divisions for a while,
As long as
despite
he
his.
could.
Well, he had a hall
But I
pass.
think-
As long as he could
But I
have
think
stayed in
not only
the
Hall
that,
pass over there.
Not only that, but I feel like he wasn't ready to move up. Like he had the physical skills to do that, but he needed to learn how to play the position. And I feel like that's Jeremy White's path at the moment.
Honestly, that's a very good comparison because
Nice.
it is.
I got one
It is.
vote.
It is because if you even the teams that that he's playing with, like they have a lot of similarities. Like, they have some very athletic players on ECW. I give them a couple more seasons, and maybe we'll see them in Division 3,
Yes, you go.
Yeah.
Division 2.
Do you think Jeremy White has a ceiling though? Because right now we have Jesse Dupuis playing in Division 2.
I don't
B.
because of the physical
Yeah.
skill set, because of his arm strength, because of his ability to throw and run, his athleticism. I don't think so. It comes down to how well he's willing to master the position, the way Jesse Dupuis has devoted himself to learning the position. Eagle, what's your vote? As to whether or not you see the comparison.
I can see the comparison.
Nice.
I don't
So
necessarily
2 versus
fully,
1, Mo.
I don't fully
2
agree with it.
Versus 1, Mo.
but I
I'm
can see
speaking
it.
louder than you, Eagle. So therefore, Peace wins.
You know what the fun part is about having control of the soundboard?
Turn off his mic.
I now am louder than you.
By the way, a poll update. It's right now a strong lead for yes, 2-0. That's Peeze and who voted on the poll.
What's the full option?
The option on the Facebook.
Read the whole poll, just so they know.
At
At
Peace Delari's wedding,
wedding.
did Stefan Berardi disrespect Peace's mom by snubbing her in the wedding party line?
It's 2-0 lead for us right now.
Yeah, the options are yes, what a terrible scorekeeper, or no, what a gentleman. It's actually 3-2 for us now.
Oh,
Yeah,
3-2.
Mo.
Okay, come
I
back
am a
here,
gentleman.
Come back here.
You
All right,
got, though.
Les Voyous against Les OGs. Guys, your thoughts on this game here? I've seen OGs play. Not really impressed by them at all. Les Voyous, look, they're the favorites in this game, I would imagine.
All I know, man, that OG's rusher, he's very hyped. He is very, very hyped.
He is
Honestly,
strong on
he's
sugar.
got
The
a
whole team is just annoying.
no.
They
The
gotta
rusher, is by far the most annoying player on the team.
So you rank them. You have like.
By far.
Can you give me a top 3 most annoying OGs?
I can't because it's rusher, and then rest of the team.
All right.
Because honestly, that guy, he's always yelling. He's jumping for some reason, even before taking off, sprinting. Honestly, it feels like he is super coked up. You know what? That's what it feels like. I mean, he might just have a lot of energy or like pop like 6 Red Bulls before the game. But
Or he
he's
might do a lot of
super
coke. We don't know.
Yeah, or that.
We don't want to guess if it's cocaine or not because we don't want to do irresponsible journalism.
Absolutely.
That's true. But yeah, he is super
Maybe
hyped,
it's
and
pixie
he got.
dust.
Oh,
Maybe it's
he
flour.
got super.
Maybe it's gluten.
It may or may not be a white substance.
He got
Powdery
the Voyous so annoyed that they just didn't want to hear his shit anymore, and they almost like full on brawl. And then the refs did a good job to break it apart.
Thanks, refs.
He was just going at it from the start to the end, and it was I felt like hitting him in the face. And I don't say that often. Honestly, I wouldn't have done it because I'm not that guy and I don't like violence. But I see it, and I'm like, this guy, he has way too much energy. There has to be something. And you know what? He gets them annoyed, and it worked this week, you know? And they got them so annoyed that they made mistakes. They were super irritated, and they just went bad.
One thing that's awesome about being deaf, by the way, is like guys will come back to me in the huddle and be like, "Oh, these guys are garbage. They're pieces of garbage. I hate them." Like, why? Oh, he said this, and that. I'm like, I didn't hear anything. I haven't heard one single word all game.
All right.
You would definitely hear this guy is rusher.
Balls deep, Dream Chasers. So Balls deep against Dream Chasers.
This will be a good game.
Balls deep is the home team. They will have the coin toss favor of earning that right to do so.
There's no actual coin toss anymore.
I know, but in terms
You
of
home
picking,
field. What just so teams know, you have home field advantage, so you select if you want to start with the ball or start on defense.
I'm a big fan of Balls deep. I really am.
I do. I like him a lot too.
I love Justin Weir. I think he's got probably the smoothest feet in this division when it comes to.
How often does he get mani-pedis?
Is this your hard on of the week?
How often does he get mani-pedis?
Quite a bit actually. Sorry, Eagle.
Balls deep, second hardest schedule in Division
And they
D2.
proved their worth. They've had some big wins. And
Yeah,
I
honestly,
spoke
no,
up a few of their games.
Dream Chasers hardest schedule.
That's
in
what I'm saying.
D2.
Honestly,
It's
I
the
like both
hard-on
of these teams.
of the week. You know,
I like both these teams. I think this is gonna be a great game.
I look at this Balls deep team and what they've done, and they've had some close games, and they did beat Dream Chasers back in week 3, and I remember that game because Dream Chasers had the lead for a good chunk of the game, then Weir took it upon himself and just controlled the football game in the second half. And if he's controlling that game, guys, I cannot see Dream Chasers keeping up with Justin Weir in that offense.
I can. Honestly, I think it'll be tough for Weir to be as proficient as he has been. And honestly, with the way the Dream Chasers roster is constructed, it's very, very deep. It's all these guys that we're used to seeing. Guys like, Kevin Donnett and
I think he had a big game sacking him.
Ben
by the way.
McMahon. Sorry?
I think he had a big game sacking him. I remember he had Weir got sacked 5 times, I believe, in that football.
Well, that's the thing is, look, we've seen the way it's a very cohesive group. They play together often, and it's a team that communicates well on defense, and I think that's what's going to give Balls deep difficulty. There's no clean, easy matchups that they win across the board. It's going to be a challenge for them.
Seth, your thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, I do feel like Dream Chasers are probably the better matchup for Balls deep here because they have the speed, they have the athleticism, and they could compete with guys. They have a rusher that could get to Justin Weir, who likes using his legs a lot, trying to evade rushers and stuff. And then after, they have guys that could stick with their receivers and not get tired of chasing them. So if Justin Weir does decide to waste as much time as possible running side to side in the backfield, the defensive backs of Dream Chasers will not get winded, and they'll follow the receivers, and it'll be hard for Justin Weir to make. He could extend the play, yes, but it'll be hard for him to find someone down the field because they're good at.
Yes, as
We
Eagle
do-
has sugar on his.
We have a question from Jeremy Ledoux. Does the rest of the playoffs for D2, is it a bracket, or the first seed gets the lowest seed remaining?
Eagle, you're the person
Yeah,
who asked
you're
that
the guy who
question.
asked the question. What do you think I mean?
He asked us as if we knew it.
So it's NFL style. So 1 and 2 seeds advance.
So it's a reseed.
3, 6, 4, 5 play in the wild card round.
So it's a reseed.
What?
It's a reseed.
And then, yes, it's a
Oh, I heard
reseed.
3
So
seed
the lowest
every time.
seed plays the first seed. The middle seed plays the second seed. So it's a reseed.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
But it's NFL style. So if you know how the NFL playoffs work, it's the exact same way.
Perfect. Division D1, the teams that have bye or half the stars, the Prince de Rive-Sud, Outlaws, and the Sheriff. So games that will be played this Sunday in Lachine. We'll go with the first one. Bird Gang against Team Ethnik.
Ooh.
And I've seen Team Ethnik play a couple times. They have shown a lot. They've impressed me at times here, but
Their defense is weird.
Bird Gang.
Yeah, but they keep up with them on points.
If you can realize what they're doing early, you're gonna score every drive.
And they could keep up with you
But they're gonna score a lot.
because they score a lot.
So my question is, who's throwing for Bird Gang?
Anthony Lazar.
In that case, they're gonna struggle. Anthony Lazara, tremendously talented FPF player, not an experienced quarterback. He's going to make mistakes against Team Ethnik. It's a difficult defense to read at first. What I would do is
They shoot a
lean
lot.
heavy on Anthony Lazara, just so on Dan Lazara, and if Dan Lazara can communicate to him
Sorry, the proper name, please.
Tacos. If you can
No.
lean heavily on Tacos, and Tacos can tell him, listen, these are the parts of the field you need to attack. Don't necessarily give the play call because, again, unless he's able to read it, the play call is useless. But if he can give him sort of like, when you see this, attack here. When you see that, attack here. They'll be able to score every drive.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get a text tomorrow morning. Tacos? Really, bro? Really,
I've
bro?
called them Tacos for years now.
Tacos.
I
Really?
feel like he prefers tacos over tugboat.
Bro, seriously, you can call me Tacos.
Pretty sure.
You and Steph and Peeze. That's why I don't listen to the
You
podcast.
guys-
I've legit called them Tacos for years. He knows this.
Do you guys remember the theme song?
For Tacos?
No.
Theodore Tugboat.
Oh, no. I don't even know what this is. So we're going to lose privilege for this podcast because we're playing copyright material?
No, it's CBC who did this.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
See,
CBC doesn't
we're-
matter.
They basically ripped off Thomas the Tank Engine and they did Theodore Tugboat.
Yeah,
You don't remember this?
Wow.
No.
No, I wasn't
awful.
young enough to remember that.
I had super legal American cable.
Of
Ah,
course.
yes.
All right, so Hurricane season against Unknown Talent. And again, another Paisan.
This is
Phil.
kind of amazing. I just want to watch this now.
Can we put Dan's face on that tugboat, please?
We probably could, honestly.
Can we do it now, please?
No.
Do it.
Please?
HMO stands
The
for
Harbor Master Office.
apparently.
It stands for what?
Harbor
He looks
Master
like Lazar, does he not? Hold on, go back, please, please. Look at that, Lazar right there when he's angry,
my,
you know?
my inbox is full enough. I'm not getting involved.
It's like Lazar, like talking to Mokan, you know? Me, bro, you serious?
Oh, wait, you're that giant boat?
And then Steph and I, like, yo, man, what are you talking about, man? We insult. And there's I going away.
Poor Theodore. Classic media.
Rewind that
Oh,
back,
it is
please.
classic media.
Classic media.
Oh, classic
This is
media.
going to be a classic one day.
Oh, man, I am going to get destroyed from Lazara.
Will he threaten to slash your tires? Yes.
I think he will.
So that's what I think about the team.
Fair.
Perfect. All right, so here's Unknown Talent. Paisana Stefano's against Hurricane Season. Stefano's two favorite teams going at it
There's going to be so
How
many
are they my
points.
favorite teams?
because you have a lot of Paisans and you
On
like
Hurricane
Andel.
Season.
You like Andel going
Andel. Yeah, but Andel wanted to play the brothers of the
Yeah, he
Unknown
wanted to
Talent,
play-
not Unknown Talent.
All right,
himself.
so when we
There's
look
going to be
at
a lot of points scored.
that will be a
this
lot
game.
of points scored.
but
Actually, you
we-
know what? Barazoni's been struggling.
Yeah,
lately. I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm
why.
saying. He struggled
Unless
against,
he just stopped carrying because he was in the playoffs.
But again, so Hurricane Seasons, it's weird because I haven't always known Hurricane Season to be a defensive team. The defense is solid, but not like shut down. So I think Barazzoni will be able to move the ball. On the other side, Kwesi Gordon Mall is on a tear, man. His connection with these guys, his ability to buy extra time. There's not a rusher who can contain him.
Yeah, but they have some.
No,
speed
they don't
to
have
them,
anybody who
Talent.
can contain.
No, I know. I'm
Kwesi
not
Gordon
saying contain, but I'm just saying they have some guys that could get there
and
before.
he's
he
only had like
decides
what
to.
4 or
But
5
they don't
games
have.
of
So to your point,
reps.
Stefano, Raf Morelli is not rushing for Unknown Talent because
No,
he's
they
the only
do.
guy who can actually have an impact. I think
No, I'm just saying
they need to get him out of coverage and they need to get him to rush Kwesi Gordon Mall to even have a chance because he's the only guy. Because rushing isn't about speed; it's about angles, and he's the only guy who knows enough about it to be able to take the right angles.
Nah,
Because when we played Unknown Talent, I was running all over the rusher. And I shouldn't be running on any rusher. So if that's what I did to that dude, then like Kwesi Gordon Mall is gonna make him cry,
Probably.
like literally cry on the field,
and
just a mess of tears.
and Borelli's Barazzoni's gonna have some pizza on the sideline after a loss.
For
like he
sure.
did on
For sure.
Tuesday.
Best thing.
I mean, I'd be down. Yo,
Well, they
I'm in-
won.
Yo, if you're getting pizza, Barazzoni, I'm down. Just like put me down for like an extra couple of slices.
All right,
And
Super
get it from
Saiyans
D'Agostino's.
against random
Yeah,
white
get from
dudes.
D'Agostino's. That'd be awesome.
What's that?
Super
What's that, Mo?
Saiyans against random white dudes.
Oh. You know what? I feel like
It's funny because Super Saiyans are random white dudes.
they are random white
So-
dudes. I feel like Jordan Lard is gonna be. Well, he plays with Danny. No, he doesn't play with Danny Demore.
No.
No, he
Keep,
wants
keep
to play
trying though.
He wants to play with Danny Demore, but he's seen Danny Demore play though. He played against Danny Demore. That makes sense.
So
That's it.
both Danny Demore and Jordan Lard may or may not be Videotron subscribers. That's something they may or may not have in common. The analysis by Stefano Berardi.
Yes, I didn't say anything about Videotron.
Well, I'm saying you're saying random things.
No, they played against each other.
One of them might be lactose intolerant in the future.
maybe, or develop some kind of allergy to like tomatoes or something. That could
Okay,
also be.
so do we give a decided edge towards Super Saiyans because
Yes.
of what they've done? But remember, though, this is a team that was very cocky last spring, and they got bounced
No.
to BD Bandits.
Yeah, okay, but they got bounced by a team that's better than they are.
Yeah.
And then
But
in
Super
winter.
Saiyans thought they were telling. I remember a couple of guys saying, "Hey, we'll see you at the road show." I'm like, "All right, man, look forward to it."
But why would you say what? Like, would a team ever come to you and be like, "Well, Mokan, we'll see you at the roadshow because we'll be there drinking because we lost"?
No, they thought they were going to be in the road show.
Obviously, but every team thinks that.
But
every
they,
team
they,
is that
but
good.
they
Thinks that.
thought that they were going to roll through BD Bandits. That they were not going to be any competition.
Yeah.
and they got skunked.
But that's just because they weren't familiar, I don't think, with BD Bandits. But the thing is, Super Saiyans now, they've gotten better as the season's progressed. They're looking good. I think their speed and their size possess an interesting set of challenges, especially for Jared Buck. And we were there last time they played, Steph. Or I was there.
You were there.
You were on field one, yeah.
Yeah.
They got in Jared Buck's head. Jared Buck, right now this week, he's gonna be walking around. He's gonna be like maybe more argumentative with people, stressed that like his toast isn't ready on time. Just like the kind of things that happen when you have like a stressful thing on your plate ahead of you. I think, he's not looking forward to this game.
No,
All right,
straight up on paper though, this game Super Saiyan should take this in a heartbeat. They have the better roster through and through, in my opinion. Quarterback comparison, I give it to Jordan Lard.
Agreed.
Jared Gallant, a receiver. Dylan Segal, receiver. Johnny Johnston as a rusher. These guys, these are some solid players. All these people have the edge on random white
Other
dudes.
than Danny Demore.
Danny Demore is the best guy. And
He's
he'll
the best
probably
player
be
on the field on
the
either
field.
side. But
Which is
But the
weird.
fall off isn't a ton because again, Jared Gallant's up and coming.
Yeah.
Johnny Johnson's great rusher. Sometimes comes a
Jordan
little
Lard
too
plays
hot.
there. Jordan Lard, but he's at QB. But on defense, he could.
Jordan
match
Lard,
up with Danny
yeah,
Demore,
absolutely.
You know?
So I mean, Danny Demore
they-
has the edge as the best player on the field, but
Yeah.
not by a lot.
No, but
And
he doesn't have.
there's more on Super Saiyans than there is on
Yeah,
random white.
exactly. They have a
Same
lot
more
more.
pressure?
They have more weapons, more pressure for Super Saiyans.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think-
honestly hope that Jordan doesn't get that. Let
I
that
don't
get to
look.
his
I honestly, if you feel pressure during the game, you're just a weird person. Like you should you should be in the game and focused. I don't even know how you would feel that pressure if you're actually concentrated on the game.
We have an
Maybe if you're
update.
sitting on the bench, but like, if you're playing, you're not going to feel that.
We have an update in the poll. The poll question on
Go
the
for it.
Facebook FPF page at Peeze Della Rizzi's wedding. Did Stefano Berardi disrespect Peasy's mom by snubbing her in the wedding party line? Right now, the update is 5-3 lead for yes. What a terrible score.
Nobody likes you. I don't understand why, because you're a really likable
the thing
guy.
is, one of the three who actually said no is the Bayesian sensation Hassani Worrell.
That's not you weren't even there, bro.
I know.
Asani knows who I am.
All right, LOB against the Centaures. Is this one of those games where LOB is peaking at the right time? It seems like they have a quiet
Well,
confidence.
they just
that
had
can
this
build
matchup
up.
this week. They just played each other.
Yes,
And
but-
LOB smoked them with 6 people. So I feel like LOB have the edge right now. They said we've beaten them already when we were like supposed to be at a disadvantage. With 6 guys.
I don't know what's off about Les Centaures this season.
Oh, I see the Rossies always argue amongst each other. So then.
Well, but that's not different from.
Well, I mean, they argue on play calls, and then
It's a bit of
after
a
one guy,
pragmatic offense though.
one guy tries to prove the other guy
Pragmatic
wrong.
also.
Pragmatic.
I think they have talent that could be used in a different way, but they don't use it. They don't have that ability to do so.
But how's that pragmatic?
They're more of a dink and dunk.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like you say things because you think we're not listening, and then I catch you.
No, pragmatic. Yeah, is this more of a slow down offense?
Okay.
It's very, it's not disjointed, but it's more pragmatic. It's not going to be stretching field.
Okay, I see what you mean.
More dink and dunk.
Yeah. I was like, how is it convenient? How is it a convenient offense? So I was like, okay, convenient in the sense like they just take what's there. I got it. I got there, Mo. I got there.
Exactly.
Took me a
Come on,
second.
people actually do pay
Guy,
attention.
I've been drinking for a week, man.
I
Give
know.
me a
That
second.
is why.
Very
That is
pragmatic.
why Dan Lazaro hates you because he actually pays attention to what you're saying to
Oh,
offend
man,
him.
he's gonna be
He will.
pissed about
He
that.
will.
Thomas.
That
the
whole
tugboat. Woo, boy.
Theodore.
It was Theodore.
Theodore.
Tugboat.
Theodore the tugboat.
Okay,
Woo,
CBC and
boy.
whatever building P said it was in.
Man.
What?
Anyway, carry
Home,
on.
Harbor. Oh wait, office. Harbor Office Management.
All right, so carry on here with Sun
I don't think
against
that's what it
LOB.
was.
Do they
I
have
don't think that's what it was.
the horses keep up with LOB? Yes or no?
I thought they did.
They both have the same.
They have the
relative
same.
horses.
Like honestly, I feel like they're
the
the most
same
evenly
kind of
matched up.
team.
They are probably like the most evenly matched up. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't see
But
much
it's like
separating it.
it's also
That's why I was surprised when they got slapped with 6 guys on LB's team.
it's like
was
boringly matched up too.
Yeah, it's not very exciting.
It's like two defensive boxers. It's gonna be slow pace. It's gonna be boring. GM, I'm sorry, I love you, bro, but I'm not watching your game.
I'll be watching that game. That's
Go for
Yeah, that's because you're in Lachine,
That's right.
Lachine head.
and
right
that's
here.
the only field that has the game.
Exactly. All right, it is now time for
Games of the week.
Let's do it.
What's wrong with Eagle?
You guys want to do D2 or D1 first?
D2 first, please.
All right, D2. So like we mentioned before, we're going to be betting on final prize for the best record at the end of the actual season. So one of you be prepared to pony up. The other be prepared to take it.
Please come up with terms for this bet for next
So
week.
is it the, what buy the winner
Seriously.
dinner at Dunn's?
5-course dinner?
Well, it depends, Mo. Are you going to
That
eat the
means
chicken
carry over
salad
to
that someone's
dinner.
going to order you this time?
Obviously, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Are you going to eat
Carry
the
over-
smoked meat that someone's
carry
going to
over
order you
dinner.
this
He will
time?
not.
I'm not a smoke meat guy. I don't like
Are you going to eat the
smoked meat,
poutine that someone orders you this
No,
time?
he's not. He's
I don't
gonna
have
have
poutine
he's gonna have
at
the chicken
Pease's.
salad.
Are you going to eat the cheese sticks that someone's going to order you
though.
this
Cheese sticks
time?
I'll do, yeah.
He'll do cheese sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do cheese sticks.
What's that little weird sausage thing you like?
Knotzel.
That's the one.
Panatzel? What's that?
It's a Jewish sausage.
Oh, it's beef sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've had it. It's good.
Moishan, Renegades, Underducks.
I'm gonna go Underducks.
I will agree.
I will also agree.
Peeze, the U, Easy W.
I got to pick against the U. I'm always going to do it. I'm always going to be wrong. I'll take a loss on this one. Easy W. Screw you, Jeremy White.
Nah,
The U.
I'm taking the U on this one.
You.
Steph, Les Voyous, Les OGs.
I feel like why you were gonna get some revenge on this thing.
Yeah, agreed.
They'll be ready for the trash dog. Give me what you.
Oh yeah, it's not just trash talk. It's actually awful, but it's okay.
It is all.
Keep doing what you got to do, guy.
Balls Deep, Dream Chasers. Moish.
I'm gonna go balls deep.
It'll be ball shallow because it's Dream Chaser's game to win. Ball shallow, baby. You heard it first here because that's not a thing.
So who's your choice?
Dream Chasers.
All right,
Yeah,
fair.
that's right.
Because
Dream
ball
Chasers it
shallow.
is.
It should be obvious.
No, it's not that obvious because you said balls and it's still part of the
Which
team.
would you picking?
I picked the other team, Dream Chasers.
Same.
Yeah.
Bird Gang, Team Ethnik.
Bird Gang.
It wasn't your pick, Mo, but okay.
God damn it, Mo.
It's you, Steph.
I'm gonna go with Bird Gang.
I don't know who's quarterback because I don't know if AJ will be there.
They might run with a 2-quarterback system too.
But that's even worse. Give me Team Ethnic then.
Hurricane Season, Unknown Talent.
Hurricane season, guys.
Also not your pick, but okay.
Actually, this time was
It
Mo.
actually was his pick.
That was Mo.
That was my pick.
I
No?
gonna reluctantly
No,
choose
no.
Hurricane season. Yes, it was his.
That's okay.
So it's me
it?
now.
What?
I'm gonna say Hurricane season, but it's reluctant. It's gonna be close.
Reluctant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go unknown talent. My Paisan's gonna win this game.
Super Saiyans, Random White Dudes. Mo, it is now your pick.
Super Saiyans.
Saiyans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Super Saiyan.
And last game, Les Centaures, LOB.
Yeah, LOB. You know me.
I'm gonna go LOB. I took Centaurs last time they lost.
Updating the poll question
Go
on
for
our
it.
Facebook wall. Did Stefano Bari disrespect Peace's mom by stumping her in the wedding line? 7-3. Yes.
God damn.
7-3.
I don't know why.
God
I don't
damn.
know why you hate my mom, dude. She's a
I
wonderful
do
woman.
not. She almost gave me detention in elementary school.
Well, maybe you almost deserved it.
No, she thought it was someone else, guy.
You're not that mistakable for other
well,
people. I
they
don't
just
think that's
thought,
true.
this guy's huge. He must be the cause of violence.
Well, yes. I mean, I would
There you
also.
go. So there you go.
What happened to the
That
other
is
guy?
that is
Magic
insulting.
words, please, boys.
I
We
can't
haven't
be-
heard from him since.
Magic words, Eagle.
Good night, elementary schools.
Every time I give you the mic, why do you do it? Why do you do this to me? I had all the magic words lined up and I forgot it. That's why I left it for Eagle.